little video using the new gimbal. There's Ryan.
Hello. Hello.
There's Antonio. Hola. Hola. And this is Owens Beach at Point Defiance Park in Tacoma, Washington. This is the upper parking lot. It's quite steep from the very top. Lots of parking. And then later on, we'll show what the beach looks like when we get down to that end. In the meantime, we're going to take a walk to around 5 Mile Drive, which the entrance to the drive, which is now blocked off from vehicular traffic. That is right up the road here, and it'll start and we'll go counterclockwise around and see all the viewpoints.
Broken a little. Oh, okay.
Antonio is in town from Ensenada, Baja California,
Yes.
Mexico. Welcome, Antonio, and he's a little bit cold, but that's okay. We're gonna go get warmed up, and we have some hand warmers being used, some chemical hand warmers.
Oh, I like it. This place, eh? Beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's very beautiful.
We got some blue sky up there. It was raining and windy all night last night. And then today is the day after Christmas, of course, so I guess it's called Boxing Day in Canada and England. And yeah, so let's go over here. Of course, it just started to sprinkle a little bit. I don't even know where that raindrop came from because really the clouds above us are not too thick. Kind of busy out here at Point Defiance. A lot of people must be off and wanted to get out to see nature. Lots of ferns. There's the sun over there peeking through. Beautiful. A couple of weeks ago, I've been walking 10,000 steps a day, every day from November 2nd until just yesterday. Yesterday, Christmas was the first day that I wasn't able to get 10,000 steps in, but I took a few walks here during that time, around 5 Mile Drive, and I walked down to Owens Beach, and then I had to walk back up, and it was something else, I'll tell you that. Yeah, you see all the cars. Quite busy for a Thursday afternoon. We love getting our pictures of Antonio all over the Northwest. So Antonio is my brother-in-law, again from Ensenada, Mexico, and him and his wife and my sister-in-law Maria are here in town, visiting for Christmas. This weekend we're going to Portland, and then we'll be going to Packwood, Washington for a few days for New Year's.
You say you don't go to make exercise today. Eh? In the morning you say, no more exercise today. You say me in the morning.
Yeah.
No, it's perfect. It's
Yeah. Oh yeah. This was the plan.
Yes.
But the wind would have been a little bit much when you're out here because there's so many tree limbs. So when they had the wind warning up, not the place to be. In fact, we'll see during the walk that there's at least one place where the last windstorm we had, it knocked a tree down. Well, this one right here is fresh. This one came down just recently.
This is a bicycle?
Yeah, this is for foot traffic. Mostly, I think bikes will use it too.
But no cars.
No cars.
Oh.
Cars over there. And then where we're going, I think it's still blocked off to cars. Yeah, so they have trails. They have paved trails. Then they have the walking trails. I haven't been much on those walking trails, but it would be good. If you want to try those, we can try it.
Me?
Knees good?
Well, it's clean, very clean.
It should be pretty clean.
Yes.
A little bit of suds, which means there's something in there, but not too bad. Now you guys have your chemical hand warmers, and I have my battery, rechargeable battery powered one. By the time we get done with, there's a squirrel over there. There he goes. By the time we get done walking the first mile of this, we'll all be warmed up.
Yeah.
You can see that. Really different.
Isn't that great? That is an outstanding tree. I mean, it's a photo right there, right?
Yeah.
I just paused the video so I could take a still photo, and I'm sure there's a way to could have just
Better than
captured
the iPhone 5.
the frame.
Yes. Oh, wow. No. It's too far. The technology is very different.
Figure I'm gonna hold this on my left hand for right now because my Fitbit, I want to keep it moving on my right wrist.
Oh, it's going to be really good.
So the cars, they go that way, but we get to go this way. This is what is actually called 5 Mile Drive, and it's as long as I can, as long as the pandemic has been around, 5 years just about, this has been closed, which is just fine with me. Like that tree. Looks like it burned, but I don't know. It was just had a disease.
What time is ringing? What time? Oh, if my mom is not ready.
Today?
Yes.
Yeah, it's been raining a little bit. It's luckily it's sunny out now, but
Yeah.
I think maybe it'll start raining again later.
Yes. And what time is going to snow?
Maybe next month.
And next one. Okay.
Yeah, we haven't had any snow here, I don't think, right? Nothing down in
January, February?
the sea level.
More cold?
Maybe June or February. yeah.
But we had in Packwood, it's looking like Monday and Tuesday we're gonna have snow in Packwood. Fires.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe in the summertime, it could be forest fire.
Oh, yes.
Like in Los Angeles.
Like California.
They do have those little charts along the drive that tell the fire danger. In the summertime, I've seen it be very high before, where it's that dry, and so no campfires, no smoking, no open flames. It's too dangerous.
In 2007, 2006, it's a big fire in close to Los Angeles, where I was living in Rancho Cucamonga, San Bernardino.
Oh, yeah.
Was that scary?
Oh, yes. Do you remember?
Well, there's
was living
so
in-
many fires we've had in the last 25 years, it feels like, but we've never been really in the path of one or where it felt like we were in danger.
Yes, it's very dangerous because it's too big and a lot of houses. It's close to the mountain.
Yeah.
It's very dangerous.
Well,
For the
like,
people.
was it 6 years ago up where we were in Bonnie Lake? Like when we went to visit that housing area up in Bonnie Lake when you were here last time? They had a big fire up there.
Yeah.
Yes. Wow.
Washington has a lot of fires
Yeah, it's
in the summer.
in the summer too. I remember in Canada. Yes, yeah. It's a big,
Big problem.
yes. I don't remember it's a Quebec or Cuba. I don't remember.
Lots of times there's someone with a smoke,
Yes.
and then
Yes. And about that people, it's intentional.
yeah. Arson.
Yes.
So now they got some good blue skies with the sun hitting the trees. Very nice photography.
300 teeth running through a creek. That'll be $15 trillion. Do you have that money? And if you don't, get it out. If you do, you can come back tomorrow.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm really gonna have to come out here and start exploring the trail systems.
Yeah.
Let's see, there's a little map over here.
Oh. It's getting kind of hot.
So there's a trail map. Wait, do you find the trail map? Yeah, I left my lens cleaner back in the car. It is so nice that no cars are out
I was
here.
just about to say that. Yeah.
I think I've walked this a couple times in my life with cars still on it, and it's a whole different experience. And it's even like I gotta admit, like you have to watch out for bikes sometimes.
Yeah.
Or listen, keep your ears open at least for bikes, because they'll be zooming along at 35 miles an hour sometimes.
Mira nomás toda la vegetación que hay aquí, es increíble, ¿eh? Bonito, ¿no? Bonito, pero tolerable. Again to my friends.
Good, yeah, you got a live stream to them, right? What's the temperature in Ensenada today?
Oh, Ensenada, I want to check it. Ensenada,
I think here it's supposed to be the high 40s, but it feels like probably lower 40s, I think.
Oh, it's eight, and here is 5.
Oh,
Minimum 8 and centigrados.
yeah,
Centigrados.
yes.
And here is 5, only 3.
It's not that much. Yeah,
difference.
yeah. Little chilly there too, huh?
Do you have portable charger? Do you have a charger? A portable?
Oh no, I have.
Well, when we go to Portland, we can go searching for a.
You need a portable charger. Do you have one at home?
Yes, I have it.
Like like a portal, like a charger on the back.
A battery block?
No, the wood kit, no.
Oh.
No, only cable.
Oh.
Okay, only cable.
Let's see. Yeah, we could get that. They need some security cameras too.
Security camera.
But the security camera we'd had probably want to ship it there.
Yeah.
Then have to carry it back with them.
Victor's house.
Yep.
But for a long time, I can use
Look at that blue sky.
every day I have no problem. I can share at night.
Yeah.
It's very good. The battery have high capacity.
Life, yeah.
Well, compared to your old one, right?
Yes, thank
I mean,
you.
your original iPhone 5 or 6 was it?
Yeah, no, I recycle.
No, I know, but that battery must have been a little bit
No,
stressed.
I have it in the house because I have telephone numbers, contacts, everything.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they have the ability to transfer everything, but I don't know if I trust it all. So if you can keep it, keep it.
Yes.
Unless nobody else has it in their hands either. I know you can wipe it, but
Now the good is you can rescue all the contact when you put the same number, no?
Uh-huh.
Do you put the same number in the new phone? Everything is
Yep. Yeah.
is that what you did when you got the new phone?
Yes.
Did you use that
yeah, no
transferability?
problem.
Yeah, it's pretty slick.
Good.
I'm glad to say you don't have to do it all the time though.
Uh-huh.
It's kind of a worry and a pain, but a lot of trees here.
Yes, very big.
So this is mile 2 right there. We have milepost 2
Okay.
out of 5, but we'll get to milepost 4, and then we'll kind of like start going back to the car.
This is different. This is very fine. You know, like other.
So
like other.
mostly fir trees and cedar trees.
Uh-huh.
Fir and cedar.
Yes, it's very different.
Like side by side there, we have a fir tree on the left and a cedar on the right. And then there's some maple. But all natural pretty much. This been here for a long time. Oh, there's a tree down. So that right there in the road would have been just today, earlier when we had the wind. Yeah, that just went down
It's broken, huh?
just today, because otherwise it would have been cleaned up by now. Maybe last night or something like that, or yesterday. But
Súper fregón por acá. Y nada más toda la vegetación que hay aquí es increíble, ¿eh? Está frito nomás. Está frito pero tolerable. Hoy tiene nada más video.
How long would it take to get to Angelica from here?
how long would it take to get to Angelica?
It's a big one. This is a
Uh,
very big one.
If we walk back,
Yeah, isn't there another way to get down there? Are they gonna meet us down there?
we're just gonna go in the loop and then we'll just go back down.
Okay.
We'll just call them when we get back to where we got dropped off, or we can just walk down to where the beach is, which
Yeah.
is all downhill, of course.
This is the thing, no?
So yeah, that is-
It's going to to.
Yeah, so up here, just a little bit further, is a lookout. And we'll be looking over the Puget Sound. So this is the, I can't remember the passageway that was right here. But we're looking over Vashon Island to the north. And then there's a couple passageways, one on each side, going up towards Seattle.
Where is Seattle? Seattle City.
So Seattle's right that way. A little bit more north.
What is the distance to Vancouver?
Distance to Vancouver, about 120 miles.
100,
Yeah.
maybe. 120 miles.
Yeah, not too far really. I mean, especially if you just go straight shot, maybe it's not even 120. I mean, it could, and Seattle's really only like 25 miles away from here, maybe a little less.
It's like 3 hours.
Yeah, depending on.
3 hours.
Usually, if it's an easy drive, it's 2.5, 3 hours, and if you have to go and get heavy traffic at the border, then it could be a little bit longer.
Like Tijuana or no?
You know what? It's
It's like Tijuana.
we've been in some long lines though. We've been in some lines that.
Yes, now it's 5 hours across the border. It's crazy. Yes, I think probably a helicopter because maybe we did yes.
I like it.
Tecate, oh yes, Tecate no problem.
So how long does it take to get to Tecate?
We make it 1 hour.
So
Tecate-
1 hour further than going to Tijuana.
Yes, what now? It's full. A lot of cars is going to pass to the border for Tecate.
Yeah.
So you just have to make the calculation. Is it worth the drive out there and then back?
Oh, they have
or-
really good tacos there.
Well, that would be a good. That's a factor you have to put in there.
Tacos and the border is not that.
If the border crossing, I would always go with that, right? I hate
It's not
sitting.
that
I
long.
hate sitting in
There's
line.
no fast passes that.
You like it? Tecate?
Love it. Yeah, it's very good.
Oh, so yeah, there's a pretty good view there, Antonio. That's going up on that side of Vashon Island, and it's called Maury Island on the just right there. It's you go up just straight up that way is Seattle.
Oh, wow, okay.
So just not really too
I
far.
got to take video in one moment,
Yeah.
Maybe we can.
When you we can go some other. There's some other viewpoints right up here.
Oh, yeah.
But when you fly in, you're going right over this right here. This is pretty much the flight path going into SeaTac Airport. It is. It turned out to be a really nice day to be out for a walk here, because it is not raining, not too windy, and sunshine.
It's beautiful today. Beautiful day.
See that tree right there?
Beautiful day.
Healthy all the way up, and then it just got blown over, it looks like. Yeah, a lot of the trees here will have possible wind damage because it gets pretty windy here occasionally.
I think today is so cold, but now it's fine. Yeah. Weather is good. It's nice.
Yeah, we'll take our little jog off to the right, and you can see a little bit better on the island without the trees in the way. So one thing I forgot, Ryan, is my backup battery pack. So I don't know how long this will last. We'll find out.
You need a battery pack?
I have one at home.
Oh,
I got it
wow,
like
okay.
a couple years back, and it's been. I love it.
Oh, okay, yes,
It's nice to
It's
stay have that
very-
security.
it's very good idea. Very
Yeah, it's nice not to have to worry about it and sit there and wait. Wonder if you're gonna run out of battery.
good. When you put that battery, you need,
It's just a magnet.
do you need move this one?
Nope.
No. Just
It's
on the
fine?
back. Yeah, it's fine.
It just magnetizes right on the back there, and then
Yeah,
magnet.
magnet.
And
Oh,
your phone will take it. So
Oh, wow.
you're already prepared for it.
Case is the same.
This is the Vashon Island viewpoint. Afternoon already, yeah. Tardes. So yes, danger, do not enter unstable cliffs, stay back from edge. And of course, what does that mean? That all the kids will just like go and get as close as they can, and hopefully they'll survive it. But that's Vashon Island right there. Beautiful Vashon. You can drive, or you can take a ferry from Point Defiance over to the ferry dock right straight ahead there, and then drive across the island, and then that'll have another ferry that goes to Seattle, a passenger-only ferry, I believe, that goes to downtown Seattle, a car ferry that goes to West Seattle, and then go in the other direction. It goes to Bremerton and Port Townsend, I believe.
I'm gonna take the photo. For you.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get-
Okay, thank you. Yes, I like it.
Oh, that's beautiful, Antonio. Classic Antonio.
Okay, thank you.
Actually, I think Antonio, you had to get one with Antonio pointing his finger like that. That's our Seattle Antonio pictures.
I just keep thinking we're gonna see the Vancouver Gross Mountain Tower in the distance.
Oh yes,
Or the,
It's
what was
to
that,
my
the
brother.
windmill?
it's a big windmill. I think you can go up in it. We never were able to,
Andamos
but
en
I think that
Tacoma,
at one point you
muy
could go up
cerca de Seattle, enfrente de nosotros ahí donde tomé la foto está Seattle. Wow. Wonderful, huh?
These are the trails going down. There's a nice little bench right down there, so you can take a little break from the walk. You guys want to come down this way for a little bit? It's a little wet. We'll try this for a little bit. Keep us a little bit closer to the water. That's okay with you guys?
Yep.
Your shoes will be a little bit dirty, but I have my back at the house, Antonio. We have a brush. We'll brush and clean. Ensenada.
I'm sorry, you don't can eat only animal seafood or what? He is learning to
Pig, a water, swim pig.
aquatic.
Yeah. The pig is water. The pig is water.
So yeah, maybe this trail's a little bit more scenic. At least we're closer to nature.
Aquatic pork.
And strangely, I haven't taken much of the trails. A few times I've went off a little bit on the trails, but mostly I just stay on the paved surfaces. And I don't think we're supposed to go that way. Looks like we're gonna go this way. Back to the, oh, they stayed there. Don't get too close to the edge. That is a drop. Okay, Antonio,
Yes,
Careful.
I got it. No problem.
grab his belt. Just because they don't have warning signs right here doesn't mean. Let's see, over the edge. I mean, that's a long ways down to the water if you look.
Saludos desde Tacoma, Washington.
Not straight down, but
Clima agradable, estamos
pretty
a
good.
5 grados todavía, hasta tener un piso nevado. La vista increíble, ¿eh?
Okay. Whew.
Muchísima vegetación. Todo verde. Les mando muchos saludos.
What's that?
Yeah, it'll get your shoes kind of muddy. We don't want to get muddy. We can go back up this way.
Sure.
'Cause it does get awfully muddy. I have to say, last weekend when I was here for a trip and I was out on a portion of it with trails, it was my whitest shoes were black.
You like tequila?
Did you bring the tequila?
No. Maybe tomorrow.
Maybe tomorrow, right. I have to let things settle down for a day or two. We had some nice Christmas Eve festivities.
Oh wow! Hey, my brothers, they are eating like to prepare my cousin,
Oh,
my sobrino, the Theophil.
That looks really good.
Shrimp with tomatoes, everything.
Yeah, shrimp.
Yes. Seafood. Pescado with shrimp, zarandeado.
Oh, okay.
Zarandeado is cooking with steam. I don't know.
Oh, see.
Little by little. Oh, it's fine, eh?
Look up there, Antonio.
Oh,
Like
you can see.
yeah. Hollow.
Wow. Oh. Okay.
Again, pretty thrilled that there's no cars up and down the 5-mile
No,
drive.
Lástima que no me tocó esta vez, eh. Shout out to my brother.
Hi.
There's no one coming on that piece anymore.
There is so about a half mile ahead, there is a place, I think it's open. But it's crazy out here because you think that there's no way somebody's gonna come along, and all of a sudden you start hearing voices, and it's like you're in the middle of the woods. But yeah, it's either open or right behind it. I've done that before where I just, like, if the door is locked, which I think it's usually open, I think so, because I've been out here with Buddy quite a few times in the winter time, and I think it's always been open.
Come behind the thing.
Right.
I wish it's to find a trail that no one's on.
That's always the wish, isn't it? Antonio, how's your knee doing?
No, it's fine.
Good. I'm starting to think about those tacos down
Yes.
at the. Are we having tacos for dinner, aren't we?
No, I think we're having leftovers, but we can.
Oh, we could. Oh, if we could just go down to Point Reston and get. What is it? Taco. What is it called
Fish
again?
taco?
No, it's called.
Taco carne asada.
It's down at the waterfront.
Oh, the water.
Yeah, it's by the market.
Oh,
we
the
we
market.
passed it already.
Oh, there's a Costco. We can get tilapia or
Well,
magre.
It's a restaurant.
The
It's-
restaurant. Okay.
They always talk about it, but I've
Taco
never.
Street.
Taco
Oh,
Street,
Taco
yeah.
Street.
Taco Street.
Taco Street.
Cali.
I remember. It's here. Costco.
Yeah, we passed it on the way here.
It's about
Oh,
5
okay.
minutes from here. Once we get back to the
My
car,
dad's never had it. He's never had it.
Oh, okay.
heard some really good things, but it must be so good because I think you brought it home for me before, but then it was gone before I got to it. So, pretty good.
I used to prepare tacos.
Yeah.
Carne asada.
Oh yeah.
You can get a good meat in the Costco too.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh-huh.
We have lots of leftovers too.
Yes.
We have from yesterday, though, didn't
Yesterday.
we? We have a lot of beef and rolls.
Oh, they have garlic bread.
We can prepare. Yes.
So there's
Prepare too.
there's now 2.5 miles.
La tortilla,
We have regular lunch.
yes. Salsa bandera, tomato, onion, everything. Fine, huh? Okay.
Just learning the controls on this thing. You can have a zoom by a little scroll, wide angle, of course, pan up and down, side to side.
Igualmente para ustedes, Benny, un abrazo.
These controls,
Muy bien. Sigue preparándote con las cosas bien, ¿eh?
it keeps on saying wait until shooting complete. I try to do those things. I'm not sure what that one is. I'll have to learn more. Let's see.
Like it, huh?
Yeah.
In Spanish, it is helecho. What is the name in English? Helecho.
Fern.
Oh, yes. Fern. Okay.
This is the tree I was talking about. So this is the tree that fell in the big windstorm that cracked my fence a couple weeks back. And so yeah, this one took this big tree down across the entire road, and they had to come in here with chainsaws and cut it up.
Split, yeah.
Yeah. That's a pretty healthy tree too. It's gonna be, see if it, figure out how old it is by the rings, right?
Yeah.
This is the age.
Yeah.
One of these is 1 year.
Yeah.
One of these.
There's probably
This is
at least 100. That's 30,
Yes,
40,
or more.
50, 60, 70,
uh-huh.
80. It grew a little faster after that.
Maybe
90,
200.
100, 100 and maybe 130 years old.
Maybe yes.
And that's not even the biggest tree by far here. 130 years old though.
Good one. Good.
For my biology friends, okay?
Yeah.
They are going to say,
And it smells good.
Yeah, it smells
The
really
sawdust smells good. It was a healthy tree, so actually it came down because the roots were in soft. Soft soil, it looks like. A lot of rain, generally.
it's too much years. Too much. Wow,
A lot?
Wow, it's a lot. Maybe 300, huh? Maybe.
I'm gonna say I think 130 to 150.
It's a good smell.
Yes,
Good
it's
smell.
very fine, eh?
Because some of the trees, the really older ones, they're 350 to 550 years old.
You guys know that with your Swiss Army knife?
Right.
Yeah.
We've been here all night.
This is for cook.
Oh yeah, the pitch coming out of that.
Yes, the brea. Brea. The name in Spanish is brea. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
in
yeah, yeah.
English.
That's like yeah,
Uh-huh.
like La Brea.
La brea.
La
Uh-huh.
Brea.
It's similar, the
It's a
name?
good
Well,
smell.
they had the La Brea tar pits down in Los Angeles, right?
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
I remember well. La brea.
But it's not the first tree to come down. You see, there's a lot of trees over the years. This one right here probably came down
Maybe.
a little bit younger, maybe, but still, it's at least 100, probably 120 years, 140 years.
Yes, this is very good because it's higher. It's close to the
Yeah.
road, huh?
Ryan and I were out walking.
You can see that.
Oh yeah, so some of them, you see like that one right there, because of the wind,
Uh-huh.
it sheared off up there and left the lower portion.
Okay.
And then there's more examples of that. So you get a lot of wind here. You have the wind, you have some tall trees. That doesn't get, it doesn't get thinned out by forest fire, thank goodness. So they've been able to avoid the forest fires, I think for the most part, since the park opened 130 years ago. Oh, is this it? Look at the size of that tree in comparison, how big that one is.
Big tree.
I mean, the trunk of that tree, if that one's 150 years old, this one's,
300.
it's might be, yeah, who knows? Oh, and then this one up here is the even bigger one. So this one is a gigantic tree trunk. Antonio, when we get, when you come here in the summertime, we'll go out to Packwood and we'll take you to this place in Mount Rainier National Park. It's called the Grove of the Patriarchs. Those trees are 3 times the size of these.
Big
This
tree.
is a national park.
This is a municipal park, so a city park.
City park.
City park. So this would be like compared to Central Park in New York, or
Okay.
it's run by the city. And then, but Mount Rainier is a national park.
Mm-hmm.
So this one might tell us the Mountaineer tree, how old it's estimated to be. Timeline. tree is already estimated to be at approximately 450 years old. So the mountaineer tree, I kind of think it's even older myself. If you look at, if you go by the rings, if you look at that, I mean 130, that one's a tiny tree trunk compared to this thing. And I don't think they grow, they seem to grow less quickly by year, but I'm not a forester. But yeah, this baby is quite impressive. So yeah, Ryan and Antonio, go up next to the tree so you have perspective.
This is the mountain tree.
Yeah, go up next to it, guys. Antonio, stand next to Ryan next to the tree.
Here, come here, Antonio.
Antonio, go stand next to Ryan.
Oh, okay, yes.
Do, 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 do. Thanks, guys. Oh, it just disappears into the ether.
So big.
I mean, my goodness, it's gigantic. I'm going to say 500 years old. I know it says 450 on the placard, but
You said 500?
it said 450. I'm going to say 500. So if it's 500 years old, let's just say it probably started growing right around the time that Christopher Columbus came around. Right around.
It could be. It could be because it's close to the coast. And the sea. It's a lot of water. It could go in around. But in California, it's other.
The redwoods?
I don't know what it is in English.
We call it the redwoods in California.
Ah,
The
yes,
redwoods.
yes. In Spanish is different.
Or the giant sequoias.
Yeah, he can live like 200,
2,000. Yeah. Unbelievable, right? I mean, a living thing 2,000 years old from the time of Christ. It's crazy.
I don't know what is the live organism is different. Sequoia. The name is sequoia.
Time for a hand warmer. It's pretty chilly, actually. It's supposed to get up near 50 degrees, but I think that feels like temperature is probably more like 40. And there's some more trees that came down recently. More that came down in the past. And Ryan and Antonio. There's a fairly good sized tree, and it looks like, interestingly to me, that it came down the other direction. And the interesting thing is, if we go up, that it didn't come down at the roots, it came down at the trunk of the tree. So this one, you see that it looks like it came down this way across the road instead of the other way, but it looks like it broke about 10 feet up on the base. That means it's probably being pushed that way, and then as it came back, it snapped. So the wind just got it going enough that it just cracked at that base. That's what it looks like to me. I don't know. There's another one that like cracked way up on top.
This is the tree. or maybe you maybe go the lift. You call it lift? Lift is like this.
Oh, yeah.
There you go, no?
Okay, I think this is Colvos Passage. Is that what I'm seeing?
Big guy.
Stabilize. Dalco Passage. Okay. I think there's a Colvos Passage as well.
This is going to down now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the crazy part is that one's still standing. You know, after all the things that happen. Ryan, if you have to go to the bathroom, no, we can go straight if you want.
I'll
Wide angle to 1.2. Why are you going sideways on me?
It's dangerous too, huh?
Did I do something? Yeah, I had some kind of setting on. Oh, now I have a follow setting.
Yes,
I don't want that on.
it's too high, huh?
Tilt lock. FPV. Isn't that something? Dalco Passage on the left, on the straight ahead. Dalco, D-A-L-C-O. That's Vashon Island on the right, and then that's the Gig Harbor Peninsula on the left. So that's not quite the city of Gig Harbor, the harbor of Gig Harbor. That's up here a little bit. I'm going to go up ahead and look at this map. It's a little bit bigger map than we saw before. So you can document that. Yeah, a little bit bigger is all. Okay, go ahead and get it centered. Hopefully, still learning here. Map legend. And the map itself. And we're pretty much like halfway point. It has the trail system pretty well outlined there. The blue, the orange, the yellow trail. And then the dotted line is, what is that? What is this dotted blue line? Doesn't really say. Secondary trail, I guess. Main trailhead. It goes straight from from the tip back to the kind of the starting point back here. Or you can meander through all these trails, which I've been through some of these off here, the off leash dog park.
The map?
The map, yeah. So a bigger version of the map that we saw earlier, but I took a photo or a video of it to kind of get some more detail.
Oh,
But we're right here right now, so we're right here, and then this is where we have to go for the bathroom, Ryan. So it's not too much further.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Right, or that's the bathroom right there. That's the picnic area.
Here is bathroom or
Yep, we can
Okay,
just go right down that
perfect.
way.
I want to go to the bed. I think I want to
We hope it's open. I mean, there's
maybe
in the winter time. There's somehow I don't know what
maybe a little clinic here for crowd.
I really don't know what the rationale is that they think that people don't have to go to the bathroom in the wintertime.
Remember they closed it during COVID at
Oh yeah.
Good Bay?
Oh yes.
What was that all about? Just closing everything during like all the restrooms and
People still got paid. That's what I believe. It's like it was a scam.
the
Right?
workers got paid and then
They just didn't have to do anything because it was too dangerous. Which I don't know if you
I
have
think everyone cited danger, COVID danger.
if you have your personal protection equipment, your gloves and your masks and everything. I don't know. I mean I don't know.
The city paid for the conservation.
But
Yeah.
but as we remember, the safest thing we could do, the healthiest thing I think we could do, is everybody could get outside and exercise, right? But they just took away our bathrooms. It's like what? You know, there's a safe way to do this. People still had. Oh, there's a. That's some good exercise right there. Oh,
That was a twig.
that was a. It's called a widowmaker. That was a baby widowmaker, but.
Saying okay.
No, this is where I love this section right here. Very pretty. The funny part, it's almost always sunny right here.
Yeah.
It's just always like, I don't know, the water, the effect. I don't know what it does, but you know, mostly it's you get sunshine, and that's usually have to have sunglasses to be able to see it so bright.
Well, now we're facing west, right?
Yeah, facing west, exactly. Yeah, I think this. Yeah, this is the Gig Harbor picnic area, and so that over there, as you go straight over that way, is the entrance to Gig Harbor, which I don't think we've been over there yet. It's very pretty, very nice. We should go over there and go to the Tides Tavern. It'd be fun. And there's a little walking boardwalk kind of thing with shops. Gig Harbor is one of the best places in Harris County as far as like it's just very pretty, very appealing. Okay, over here, Ryan. Let's see. Let's go walking over there and see if there's if the city has some big lines. Yeah, we got some big one right now. Year round, Ryan. Year round.
It's closed or what?
No, it's open.